In our last game, we got a massive win over Georgia, and then we had a bye week, but now we're number 5 in the country, and it looks like we get to take on the 3-5 Arkansas Razorbacks. Welcome back to Season 5 of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty. And in our last win, we also secured over 500 on our record, so that is why the point total went up a lot. We got a win, it was against a rival, and it was our 7th win of the season, meaning we cannot finish under 500 from here on out. No matter what happens in these games today, there will be some shakeup inside the college football playoff rankings. As you can see, Illinois and Michigan are number 1 and number 2 respectively, but they get to play each other this week. Illinois also currently has the Heisman favorite in running back Justin Harris, who did overtake Keith Hayes after his last game. Looking at Arkansas's schedule, it has been a tough one. They started the year 3-2, but are currently on a 3-game losing streak, all to really solid teams. And now they get to come into South City and take on the number 5 ranked South City Triceratops. Well, technically we're number 5, but we're also number 4 in the college football playoff rankings, so wherever you really want to say we're at. It's looking like we'll get some nice weather here today in South City as they send it deep to Tyler Anderson, who will field this in the end zone, and we are going to bring it out. Can the blocking set up? Anderson bounces to the outside, and he gets all the way to the 30-yard line on the return. Let's see how the Triceratops want to start today. In shotgun, it'll be a handoff to Overrocker, who goes up the middle, and he will start today with an 8-yard carry. That brings up a 2nd and 2, and now we have a fullback in the backfield, and we will run it right up the middle, but Overrocker won't get the first down. It sets up a 3rd and short. Now the Triceratops come out in a 5-wide set. Hayes will take the snap, and a throw over the middle caught by Tyler Anderson, and the backup running back has a 14-yard play. Now back in shotgun again, and this time we're going to go right back to Overrocker. Already his 3rd carry of the day, and that's just going to be a 4-yard run. We come back in another shotgun formation. Overrocker is still lined up in the backfield, but Hayes will take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling to the left side, and can he escape the pressure? Yes, he will. There's only one defender on this side of the field, and he can't make him miss. Down to the 15-yard line for a 27-yard scramble. Now another first down, and let's go back to Overrocker again, who goes up the middle and will spin his way forward for a 6-yard carry to make it a 2nd and 4. Now back in shotgun again. Overrocker is still lined up in the backfield. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen Tyler Anderson on this drive. But we're going to send Overrocker in motion. Hayes will take the snap. Roll out to the outside. Throw this one on the run. He finds Matt Stevens, who is into the end zone. Touchdown Triceratops from 11 yards out. And we have a studio update already. Michigan has taken down the number 1 team in the country, 52-40. And I completely forgot to look over the Arkansas roster. I think that's a first for this series. But Nathan LaChance is their starting quarterback, a 76 overall. Their running back is an 87 in Alvin Hill. And their wide receivers are an 81 in Tim Minihan and a 79 in Jarek Jackson. They come out at their own 21-yard line to start their drive. LaChance will take the snap. And he's dancing to the outside, going downfield to absolutely nobody. Now a 2nd and 10 with a 5-wide set. LaChance will drop back to pass again. He's going to throw this one to the outside, and now they have a 3rd and 10. They'll come out in shotgun looking to avoid the 3-and-out now. LaChance will take the snap and looking to go downfield. He's under pressure and getting sacked on the play by Jason Newby. That's going to be a 3-and-out. The punt would set us up in Razorback territory. Now from under center, we hand off to Overrocker to the outside, and he'll get brought down for a 6-yard carry to start this drive. We come back in shotgun for the 2nd down. He'll take the snap and we'll fire this one over the middle. That one's caught by Stevens, who will break that tackle, and he fights his way all the way down to about the 5-yard line for a 32-yard reception. Now a 1st and goal with a 5-wide set. Hayes is all alone in the backfield. Will take the snap and looks to pass. Going to the end zone, and he finds Matt Stevens already for the 2nd time today into the end zone. Touchdown Triceratops. 24 back to return this one from the goal line. He'll bring it up. And that's going to be a good return because I completely screwed up the kick return coverage. And now Arkansas is off to the races. And they're going to go ahead and make this a 1-score game. And that one was completely on me. So that brings the Triceratops offense right back onto the field at their own 28-yard line. He'll drop back to pass, throwing this one to the outside. And that should have been a pick 6 for the Razorbacks. Now with a 2nd and 10, back in shotgun. And it's going to be a read option. Hayes will keep himself. He gets to the outside. The blocking sets up, and now Keith Hayes to the edge, and he might be going inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, and will dive into the end zone. Touchdown Triceratops to make it 21-7. The Razorbacks offense comes out of their own 22-yard line with 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. LaChance will drop back to the pass again. And he's going to try to run this time, but he is met and he'll get sacked in the backfield. I don't know who's going to get credit for that. It's a loss of 3. The sack on that play went to Aaron Wright. Now on a 2nd and 13. LaChance back in shotgun. It'll be a counter play to the outside to Hill, and he'll have some positive yards for an 8-yard carry to set up a 3rd and 4. He will take the snap, once again looking to pass. He fires over the middle, and that's his first completed pass of the day, and it's into SCU territory. Now with under 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter, it's going to be a read option. LaChance to the outside. He's got some good blocking, and he'll finally get brought down for a gain of 20 by Kellen Rice. Well, the defense had a really solid 3-and-out to start the game, and now they're kind of getting ridden all over. Now LaChance looking to run, will get sacked on the play again. This one for a loss of 11, and that one should go to Maurice West. That is already 3 sacks on the day for South City. Now a 2nd and 11. Back in shotgun again, he'll move his tight end out to play receiver. It'll be a counter play to the outside, and Hill will have a solid gain and the first down. Now with 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. LaChance back in shotgun. It's another counter play to the running back. This time it's Gibson to the outside, and he will have another solid gain, this one of about 9 yards. That will set up a 2nd and 1 from inside the 10-yard line. They give it to Hill. He goes up the middle and has the first down to set up a 1st and goal. Now from the 5-yard line, you have to wonder what their strategy is going to be. LaChance out of shotgun. Will drop back to pass, lobbing this one to the end zone, and he finds his man, but they say he's out of bounds. I think the Triceratops may have gotten away with one there. That one was incredibly close. Now on 2nd and goal. He will send White in motion. He lines up at fullback. They give it to Gibson, who goes to the outside. He stiff arms one man and will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. A touchback on the kickoff starts us at the 25-yard line with 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It will be an option play to the outside. Hayes keeps it, and he has another huge lane, and Keith Hayes might be gone again. Inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, and as the first quarter expires, we get a 75-yard rushing touchdown. I think Hayes might be on a mission today to get back in front of the Heisman watch list. Arkansas would begin this next drive with a 7-yard run, so now it's a 2nd and 3. Out of shotgun, they give it to Hill, who goes to the outside, and he will have a short gain, but does have the first down. On the following play, they would get a 6-yard run from Hill, so now it's a 2nd and 4 for the Razorbacks. He's back in shotgun. LaChance will look to pass this time. He's under pressure, gets rid of it the last possible second, and it will fall incomplete. That sets up a 3rd and 4 now. With a 5-wide set, he'll take the snap. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Jackson, but he got leveled on the play, and they will punt it away. We are going to begin this drive in a wildcat formation. Adam Watkins is in at quarterback. It'll be a jet sweep out to Tyler Anderson. The blocking doesn't set up, and that's going to result in a loss of 1. That brings up a 2nd and 11. Hayes out of shotgun will drop back to pass, and looking to go deep, but we get sacked on the play. That sets up a 3rd and 21 now for the Triceratops. Hayes comes back in shotgun. Overrocker is in the backfield. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll step up in the pocket, and Hayes is going to take off again, but he gets tripped up, and that's going to lead to a 4th and 9. I thought we may have had that one. Arkansas would begin this drive with a 3-yard run from Hill, so now it's a 2nd and 7. He's back in shotgun again. LaChance will take the snap. It's another counter play, and he'll stiff arm that man to the outside and get brought down to bring up a 3rd and inches. Will we get the stop? They come out under center. He will send a tight end in motion. LaChance will drop back, looking for a quick pass. He finds White for the quick first down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now with 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. LaChance out of shotgun will drop back. He's going to look to run. There is nobody defending that, and he has the first down carry. An incomplete pass on the next play brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Razorbacks. He's back in shotgun. Hill is lined up at running back. LaChance will take the snap, and he's dancing around the pocket. Now he's going to fire this one to the end zone. That one will be caught. I thought we had a pick, but he misses the ball, and Arkansas makes this a 1-score game. Anderson will get to return this one from the 1-yard line. They have a kick return touchdown today. Can we get one? We get a couple nice blocks. Now Anderson down the sideline across the 50 will finally get caught for a 56-yard return. So we get to begin this drive in Arkansas territory. Hayes is under center. Handoff to Overrocker, who goes up the middle. He has the first down for a 13-yard run. Quarterback Keith Hayes is lined up under center for the next play. We'll take the snap. It's going to be a play action. Now firing to a wide open Matt Stevens, and he'll get brought down inside the 5 for a 25-yard play. The Triceratops come out in pistol. We'll take the snap, hand off to Overrocker, who goes up the middle, and he will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown SCU, and now we have touchdown number 5 in this half. Now Arkansas will take the field to their own 25-yard line with all 3 timeouts. Reminder that Arkansas also gets the ball to start the second half, so this could be a tie game real soon, but that first pass is going out of bounds. Now it's a 2nd and 10. LaChance back in shotgun, looking to pass again. He's going to fire this one downfield. That's caught by Burgess, and he's got an 11-yard gain and the first down. Now LaChance will line up under center. Hill is lined up at running back. He will drop back to pass, though. Rolling to the outside. He's going to get sacked again. It's Maurice West getting his 2nd today. I believe that is now 4 sacks for SCU here in just the first half, but now it's a 2nd and 12. With a minute 43 to play, LaChance will drop back to pass again. Under pressure, throwing to the outside, and that one will get intercepted by Jalen McMillan. That's the one who missed it on the last drive, but he comes away with this pick. And with a minute and 36 seconds and all 3 timeouts, we can make this a 3-score game. It's going to be a handoff to Overrocker, who goes up the middle, and he's got a gain of 7 yards to start the drive. Hayes comes back in shotgun on the next play. We'll take the snap and go back to Overrocker. It's a counter to the outside, and he will have the first down just barely. We are now under a minute to play here in the first half. Hayes out of shotgun. We'll drop back. Roll to the outside. Not seeing anyone come open, so the quarterback will take off for the first down and get brought down for a 13-yard scramble. Now we come out with 2 running backs in the backfield with quarterback Keith Hayes. Under 30 seconds to play in the half, and he's firing this one over the middle, caught by Matt Stevens, and Matt Stevens now has 3 touchdowns in just this half, and I believe Keith Hayes has now accounted for 5 touchdowns in this half. A face mask on the kick return moves them up to the 38-yard line with 19 seconds and 2 timeouts. LaChance throwing over the middle, caught by Burgess, and he will fight his way into SCU territory. Now with 14 seconds to go, they come out with a 5-wide set. They did burn that 2nd timeout, so they only have 1 remaining. LaChance will drop back. He's going to fire this one downfield. That'll be caught by Jackson, but he's brought down immediately. They're running a no-huddle offense with 8 seconds to go now. The clock is running. They still have that final timeout, but they're not going to burn it here. LaChance will drop back to pass, going over the middle, caught by Gray, and he is brought down as time expires. So we go to halftime. It is 42-21. And now Arkansas will get this ball to start the second half, down by 21 points. He comes out in shotgun from his own 25-yard line. He will send his tight end in motion. He takes a snap, hands off to Hill, who goes to the outside, and he has some decent blocking and a gain of about 9 yards. That will set up a 2nd and 1. LaChance from under center will drop back to pass. A quick throw caught by Burgess again, and he's got the first down to about the 45. Now a 1st and 10. He lines up in shotgun. Hill is the running back, but LaChance will look to pass again. Going downfield, he's got his tight end caught by Peterson, and he is into South City territory. Now LaChance back in shotgun from the 31. It's a counterplay to Hill, who goes to the outside, and he will have the first down, getting brought down near the 15. Now they come out with a 5-wide set. LaChance will take the snap and look to pass. He's running to the outside. He breaks away from that sack, but he won't get away from the rest of them as he gets swarmed in the backfield, and that one's going to go to Kellen Rice. Now they bring 2 running backs into the backfield from the 16-yard line. LaChance will drop back to pass, going over the middle. He finds Jackson, and that will give him the first down. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. LaChance will hand off to Hill, who goes up the middle, and he will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. The South City offense, which has been damn near unstoppable today, will take over at their own 22-yard line. With the read option, Hayes to the outside, and that play will be stopped for just a 3-yard carry. That brings up a 2nd and 7 now. Hayes back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. Looking to go downfield. We're going to fire this one for Matt Stevens, who makes a one-handed grab, cuts back to the outside, and is brought down for a 22-yard reception. That was a pretty nice catch from the freshman receiver, but now a 1st and 10. Back in shotgun. We'll run the play action. We're going to throw this one downfield. He'll find Stevens again, and he is gone for the 4th time today. Touchdown, Matt Stevens. We will jump in on the next Arkansas drive. They've already converted 1 third down here. So from their own 35-yard line, once again down by 3 scores. It's a toss to the outside, caught by Gibson, but he is blown up in the backfield by Jason Newby for a loss of 4. That will set up a 2nd and 14 now. LaChance takes a snap, hands off to Hill to the outside. He meets Kellen Rice and only has a gain of about 1 yard. That sets up a 3rd and 13 now for the Razorbacks. LaChance is back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. He's under pressure. He's going to get sacked again. This time it's Jalen Shelley, and I believe that's sack number 6, unless I've miscounted today. The Triceratops would begin this drive with a 6-yard run from Jack Overrocker, so now it's a 2nd and 4. Back in shotgun, we'll take the snap, we give it to Overrocker again, who goes up the middle. The blocking sets up, Overrocker now off to the races and is brought down for a 31-yard run. But now a couple plays later, and South City faces a 3rd and 11. Out of pistol, we'll roll out to the outside, looking to go downfield, trying to make one man miss, break that tackle, but Hayes fumbles the ball and it's going to be recovered by Arkansas, our first turnover of the day. But now a couple plays later, we are into the 4th quarter. It's a 3rd and 10. LaChance is back in shotgun, but once again dropbacks to pass. Dance around the pocket, going deep down the sideline. That one should have been intercepted by Ed Edwards. And I honestly expected them to go for it on 4th and 10, down by 3 touchdowns, but they would punt it away. We would start with a 5-yard carry from Overrocker, but now in a Wildcat formation. And Watkins is going to get murdered in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and 11. Hayes will drop back to the pass. Why not go to Matt Stevens again to continue his day for a 23-yard reception? Now back in shotgun on the very next play, and we'll go back to Overrocker, who spins his way up the middle, has the first down, and is brought down about the 15-yard line for a 16-yard run. With under 5.5 minutes to go in the game, Hayes will take the snap. It's a handoff to Overrocker, who goes to the outside, now cuts back in, and is brought down for an 8-yard carry on this play. That sets up a 2nd and 2 from the 7-yard line. It will be an option play. Hayes keeps it himself, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, South City. And I believe Keith Hayes has just had one incredible day. He should be back on top of the Heisman watch list. With 4:32 to go, LaChance trying to earn some garbage time points. Will throw over the middle, caught by Peterson, and he will start this drive with a first down for a gain of 11. He lines up under center on the next play. LaChance will once again look to pass. He's scrambling around the pocket. Now he's going to try to take off, and he will get leveled by Kellen Rice for just a 2-yard run, and he paid for that. You got to imagine down by 28 points. You don't want your quarterback taking that kind of hit. But now a 2nd and 8. Back in shotgun. Hill is the running back. LaChance will drop back to the pass again. Lobbing to the outside. He's got his man who trucks over one guy and is brought down for a 17-yard reception. An 11-yard scramble from LaChance on the next play would give them another new set of downs, now at the 31-yard line. LaChance out of shotgun will drop back to pass, going downfield, and his receivers ran into each other. Now in a 2nd and 10, it's a play action. LaChance rolls to the outside, throws across his body, finds Gray, and that will result in a first down. He did everything a quarterback's not supposed to do. How did that work? With just about 3 minutes to play. Back in shotgun from the 20-yard line, that's a false start. That brings up a 1st and 15. Back in shotgun will be a read option to the outside. LaChance makes that man miss and will end up with an 11-yard run. Now a 2nd and 4. He's back in shotgun. LaChance will drop back to pass again, going over the middle. He finds Jackson, who is into the end zone for a garbage time touchdown. And we have another shakeup in the college football playoffs. The number 7 Florida Gators have now lost to unranked South Carolina. And they are going to attempt an onside kick here, down by 21 points. The kick is away, and it's recovered by Donald Johnson, who was brought down immediately. Just a couple plays after the onside kick, it's a 3rd and 12, and we need this first down to run down the rest of the clock. Hayes will take off. He's got the first, and he will slide down, and we'll get out of here with a win. Now, it is a little disappointing. We let up 35 points, but Arkansas had no answer whatsoever for our offense. Quarterback Keith Hayes finishes with 7 total touchdowns. The final stats on the day, Keith Hayes only had to throw the ball 10 times, but still ended up with 204 yards and 4 touchdowns. On the ground, Overrocker ran for 133, Hayes ran for 216 and 3 scores, and receiving, we only had 2 guys even catch passes. Matt Stevens was the only wide receiver to catch a pass today. 8 catches, 190 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Our star middle linebacker, Kellen Rice, led the team in tackles with a total of 7 tackles for loss. We got Maurice West and Jason Newby, and we got several sacks today. 2 from West, 1 from Shelley, Newby, Wright, and Kellen Rice, and Andy McMillan. I've been calling him Jalen McMillan for the last, several games. Apparently his first name is Andy. That's on me. And then quarterback Nathan LaChance for Arkansas goes 16 of 27, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. On the ground, he ran for 39 yards, Hill ran for 72 and a score, and Gibson also found the end zone. Receiving, their best one was probably Jarek Jackson, 4 for 55 and a touchdown, and Edwards got one. Heading into the next week, as expected, Michigan has taken the number 1 spot, but we are up to number 3 with our next game being against number 10 Alabama. And as expected after that game, quarterback Keith Hayes is now once again the Heisman favorite. But in week 12, like I said a second ago, we will get to take on the Alabama Crimson Tide, who are currently number 10 and 8-2 on the season. It should be a pretty fun matchup.